welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I have a what I eat in a day. I haven't filmed one of these in a really long time, but I am starting a new lifestyle journey here. Most of you probably know if you've been watching my videos for the last month or so, but I was recently diagnosed with sarcoidosis, which is an inflammatory disease. It causes granulomas to form and clump up in various organs of the body. Right now I have symptoms in my lungs, and because of that I've been feeling really poorly the last year. And now that I know what's causing it, I want to do everything I can to get better. And so I'm going to be focusing on whole healthy foods, eating things that are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, and also cutting out things that I know are, causing inflammation. So things like sodas and heavily processed foods and white breads and that sort of thing. And I want to document my journey, both for accountability and for support from you guys. A lot of you have been really interested, or at least have mentioned that you're interested in seeing the process. My diet right now on a regular basis is not a clean diet whatsoever. I eat a lot of heavily processed foods, a lot of frozen pre-prepared things, sodas, junk food, that sort of thing. And so I'm trying to transition to a healthier lifestyle. I'm definitely not going to be perfect. There's going to be a lot of missteps along the way, but I'm going to be documenting my journey throughout as long as it takes me to make this a habit and make this my new lifestyle. So I'm not going to be filming every day, but here and there you will see what I eat in a day videos. They're not necessarily made with the intention of losing weight, though I'm hoping that will be a added benefit. Not counting calories right now. I'm just really focusing on making the change to less processed stuff, more healthy stuff, and later on down the line my diet will hopefully get cleaner and cleaner. Then I can focus on counting calories and losing weight, because Lord knows I could stand to lose a bunch. But right now my focus is just on feeling better, and I'm hoping that this dietary change will make me feel better. So without further ado, let me go ahead and take you through what I ate today, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just, quick clips of what I ate, and nothing super structured or fancy, just all vlog style. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you leave me some feedback down below. I'd love your support. I'd love to hear from you. Let's go ahead and get into breakfast. Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, about 9:30 in the morning, and I just crawled out of bed a little bit ago. Definitely slept in today. After Christmas and everything we've had going on, I needed a day to catch up on my sleep, so I did. For my first kind of meal of the day, not really, but the first thing I'm putting into my body this morning, I have a great big cup of ice water, and I have my coffee for the day. This is the Nespresso infiniment gourmand. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. It's the hazelnut flavored special edition pod that they had for the holiday season. I have a few of these left and I absolutely love it, so I'm having that today. And I upped the ante on the hazelnut flavor and added this zero sugar hazelnut creamer. I don't measure my creamer. Maybe someday I will, but right now I measure it with my heart. That's about how dark I like my coffee. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm starting my day off with, and I'll check in with you guys a little later when I have my first real meal. Alright, well, it is about 11 a.m. now, and I'm getting ready to put together a little egg scramble. So I've got just a couple of little mini bell peppers, some red onion, some spinach here that I'm just going to saute up in my pan, add in those couple of eggs, season it up, and that's going to be my breakfast. Right now I have the luxury of being able to set my own schedule. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can eat breakfast at 11 a.m. I can eat breakfast at 8 a.m. It doesn't really matter. I just kind of go with what I'm feeling. That won't always be the case. Someday I'll have a more set schedule, be less loosey-goosey, but for now I'm taking advantage of it. So this is when I'm hungry. This is when I'm going to have breakfast. Alright, so I've got my veggies in the pan here. I just sprayed a little bit of this avocado oil spray. And I'm just going to get these translucent. I didn't chop them like perfectly or anything. I'm not making this so that it's pretty. I'm making this so that it tastes good. So I'm just going to get a little bit of salt and pepper in here. Once these are all cooked down, I'm going to add my spinach and then my eggs, and we'll be good to go. I actually decided against salt. I'm going to use some of this garlic and herb salt-free seasoning. I don't know how well you guys can see this. My brightness is kind of high so that you guys could see my veggies, but I'm going to try this. It's from Aldi. I did just post a grocery haul recently with lots and lots and lots of healthy foods, so if you're interested in seeing that and you missed it, I'll link it in a card above. But I mentioned in that video about nightshade vegetables and how some people say to avoid them. Nightshaded vegetables include bell pepper, which I'm cooking with here. But I've decided not to take those out of my diet entirely right now because I love bell peppers and it's one of the veggies that I know I will eat. So maybe someday I'll remove those from my diet, but for now I'm just going to make it work. Alright, and there we have my first meal of the day. I love how colorful it is. I've got the 2 eggs, some bell pepper, spinach, and red onion, and then I just sliced up an orange to go on the side. Alright, so it is just before 2 p.m. and I'm about to have a cup of tea. I am making a concerted effort to go through my tea stash and sip things down. I have so much tea, especially post advent calendar from David's Tea. Like, my stash of tea is just out of control. So I'm trying really hard to have at least a cup or 2 a day. It's pretty easy to do in the fall and winter time when it's cold anyway. But today I'm having this Tazo Zen tea, which is green tea, lemongrass, and spearmint. And this is just going to be a nice little pick-me-up for kind of mid-afternoon. I'll sip this for the next half an hour or so, and then I'll start thinking about lunch. As you can see, my meals tend to be pushed back a little bit, whereas a typical person might eat lunch around noon. I kind of start my breakfast time between like 10 and 12, and then from there the rest of my day progresses. We tend to eat dinner later, like around 7 or 7:30, so that's just kind of what works for me. But I'm waiting for this to steep up and then I'm going to enjoy it. I'm also going to refill my water, although it's only about half gone. I'm seriously slacking on my water today, so I need to pick that up. But obviously I'll be getting some hydration from my tea here, so yeah, that's kind of the update for the afternoon, and I'll check in with you guys for lunch. I think we're going to make tuna salad. Alright, my friends, so you are looking at lunch, and it's actually a lot of food. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it all or not, but I put together a tuna salad using one of these Northern Catch tuna pouches, and I discovered that I actually prefer the canned tuna, so I'll buy that next time. I'm not really a big tuna fan to begin with, if I'm being honest, but I just like working with it better out of the can. I can drain it out a lot better. This was still a little damp, but anyway, I used this and I mixed it up with some Greek yogurt, which I've never done before, but I figured that could be really creamy and add some extra protein and things, so I did that. I also chopped up some celery and some red onion to put in there. So I've got that in there, and then I also stuffed in some spinach leaves in lieu of lettuce, so I think that's going to be really good. The vessel for my tuna salad is this whole wheat pita from Aldi. Just opened up the little pocket and stuffed that stuff in there. I also seasoned it up with a little bit of this garlic and herb seasoning again. A lot of the same stuff I used at breakfast time. So that's that. And then I've got some little mini cucumbers that I chopped up on the side and some red grapes. I'm starving. Clearly my eyes were much bigger than my stomach, but that's okay. That just means I have lunch for tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap these leftovers up and I'll check in with you guys at dinner time. All right, my friends, we have made it to dinner now. And I'll admit, this is not what we originally had planned to make for dinner. Had I known we were going to have fish for dinner, I would not have had tuna for lunch. But the chicken dish that we originally planned on making was just going to take too long. My husband worked late. Plus, we really just wanted this meal when we sat and talked about it. So this is orange roughy with peppers and onions and lemon, as you can see. Well, kind of, you can see. The fish is under there. This is my husband and I's favorite. Both of us really love orange roughy, and neither of us has had it in years. So we have that. We've got some wild rice on the side, and we have some cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots there. I'm really excited to have this meal. This is my husband's recipe. I put it together with a little bit of help from him, and looks really good.
But we both screwed up because we both forgot that we saute the onions and peppers first, and we forgot to do that part. So they're going to be a little crunchy.
Which I'm okay with. I would rather have them a little crunchy than mushy. But overall, the flavor is going to be delicious. It's basted with extra virgin olive oil with garlic and parsley. There's lemon juice. The flavor is going to be phenomenal. The texture of the fish is perfect. So I'm ready to go ahead and eat. Alright friends, that's it for what I ate in a day. Was definitely not a perfect day, but I'm pretty proud of myself for making wise choices, not binging on cookies and sodas, even though we are right after the holiday season and we definitely still have a lot of that stuff around the house. I'm pretty proud of myself for making healthy choices, being able to pivot when our initial dinner plan didn't quite work out the way that we had planned, and still be able to get some healthy proteins and veggies in. Really, really happy with this kind of first day on the wagon. So if you have any suggestions, recipes, encouragement, I'd love to hear from you. Leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more, because like I said, I'm hoping to you know, continue to share this throughout the year. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new lifestyle content like this every single week. Budgeting content, vlogs, grocery hauls. If any of those things sound interesting to you, this is the place to be. You can hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!